Alright, hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be showing all the live albums in my CD collection. So before I showed all my greatest hits, compilation albums, this time I'm doing live albums. As you can see, I don't have as many live albums as compilations or studio albums, but I've got a fair bit to show here. So first one, this is the Beatles live at the BBC. It's a double album. Yeah, I'm not really a huge collector of live albums. I mean, live albums are cool, but usually I don't collect them. If I'm collecting any band or artist on CD, I usually just focus on collecting the studio albums. But if I see a live album in a charity shop, if it's a band that I really love, then yeah, I'll get it. The Beatles are one of my favourite bands, so... And this one is the Beatles On Air, live at the BBC Volume 2. And this one's in the Digipack. This is also a double album. And I have a couple by the Rolling Stones. This one's called Stripped. And have another one by the Rolling Stones. This one is the soundtrack to their Shine a Light concert film. It's directed by Martin Scorsese. This is the 2-disc edition. I think there's a single disc edition, but yeah, this one's better. You got extra material on here. And I have a couple by Queen. So this one's Queen Live Magic. And then I have the double version. This one's Queen Live at Wembley 1986. Essentially, Live Magic is basically just a condensed version of this album, because it's all the recorded tracks on there are from the same concert as this. But yeah, this one's more satisfying because you get to hear the entire concert this way, whereas on that version it's only just a few select tracks. So yeah, this one's a much better experience. I've got one by David Bowie, David Live, double album, live at the Tower, Philadelphia from 1974. This way. And this one's by Deep Purple. This one's Into the Fire. It's not an official live album. I think this is an unauthorized release. Yeah, I found this in a charity shop. So yeah, this was recorded at Stockholm in 1970. But yeah, this is an unofficial live album. Still really cool though. And this one I have is AC/DC. Now the case is Ballbreaker, but like I showed you in my AC/DC collection video, the disc inside is live at River Plate, which is a live album. So yeah, I've got one AC/DC. And this one's a bit of an odd one. This one's Cream, Wheels of Fire. It's kind of cheating because this is a double album, and one disc is a studio album and the other one is live. So yeah, it's basically a hybrid. So the first disc is obviously the studio album, the second disc is live at the Fillmore. So yeah, it's a bit like what Pink Floyd did with Ummagumma, their Ummagumma album. It's a double album with a live disc and a studio album. So yeah, that's the live album there. And that's the studio album. I've got another one by Cream. This one's Goodbye. Again, this is another album of half studio and half live recordings. 6 tracks on here. The first 3 are live, the last 3 are studio. So it's kind of a hybrid of a live album and a studio album. This was the last album they released before the breakup. So this album was kind of rush released, you know. That's why it's a mixture of live tracks and studio tracks. They really just put this album out just to coincide with their farewell tour. But it's a great album though. And this one is Paul McCartney and Wings, Wings Over America. This is another double album, so get one CD in there, and then the other one's in there. And then I have Eric Clapton Unplugged. And then I have Nirvana Unplugged in New York, one of the greatest live albums of all time. And then the last one I have, this one is Status Quo Pictures. So this is a 2-disc set. It's got the so yeah, it's got a CD of the of the concert, and it's also got a DVD featuring the full concert. The CD only has a few select tracks from the concert. The DVD is the entire concert. So there you go. So that's all the greatest hits albums that live albums that I have in my CD collection. I hope you enjoyed that, and eventually I want to do one on my film soundtrack albums. I don't have a lot of them, but I'll show the ones that I do have. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you again very soon.